Let her rip.
The Great Space Coaster, get on board. It's the Great Space Coaster, we'll explore.
Well, hey, wait a second, Shag Dog. This is the Great Pumpkin,
Oh, this one
not
is.
yeah, the Great
Oh, Great
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I knew that,
and
but
I guess that's because you don't know Jack.
right. I was thinking great. I think of that song all the time, the great show
Yeah.
called The Great Space Coaster or Tony the Tiger. They're great.
Well, I think of the greatest American hero.
Oh, that too. Can't think of that. But he's greater than all of them because he's the greatest. All right. Yeah, Jam. I'm doing the Great Pumpkin by Elysian. It's my last beer by them. And it gets a 92 on Beer Advocate. It's 8.4% ABV.
I got Urban Artifacts Jack Pumpkin Pie American Fruit Tart, 7.7% alcohol by volume, and it gets an 84 by the BA. In general, uh, you wouldn't expect a pumpkin beat a fruit tart, type beer, but hey, it's going to be interesting to check it out. Oh, it does smell like pumpkin, Shag Dog. How's yours smelling?
Yeah, a lot of pumpkin on this one, a lot of allspice.
Yeah, I'm getting the spices. I'm getting the allspice, the cinnamon, and the clove and nutmeg type stuff. Yeah,
Mm.
and the color here is very pale yellow and cloudy for mine, and about a one finger head that's dissipated.
Damn, Jammer, you scared me with some of that stuttering. You said it, and I thought you'd do a little bit of gold dust there. We're like, cockles. But you said color.
That's Tourette's.
Yeah. Yeah, this is probably the reason why I remember I don't like this. A lot of allspice, a lot of pumpkin, a lot of pumpkins there, but a lot of allspice, cinnamon, nutmeg. But I'm ready to dive in. I
Well, Shad
digress.
Dog, I'm going to tell you right now, mine smells sweet and tart all at the same time. It makes your mouth water. Um, what is yours looking? What is that color there?
It's kind of a dark, rusty orange looking.
Yeah, yeah. It looks almost like it's got lactic acid there or something, going on like
It
those
could.
diacetyl type beers.
If I could read the can, I'd tell you about that.
All
But
right, let's dive in, Shag Dog. You are ready. I'm ready. Let's go. Cheers.
here's yeah.
Shag Dog, mine is definitely a different type of take on the pumpkin type beer with the American type fruity tarty, tart type beer. It has a more of an sour apple kind of core, or what you would call like backbone. Has a little like a crust from a pie, you know, but it does have the pumpkin type and cinnamon and type spices, nutmeg. And I actually kind of like it, even though it's not rich in those flavors. I kind of like it because it's more of a tart, a fruit tart type beer. It's not as you know. Although I'm getting like a corn flavor, kind of like corn flakes.
Oh wow. Yeah, probably some artificial or not artificial, but what's those drinks? Those white claws and shit like that.
Seltzer water.
Yeah, does it have any of that type of taste? Like some artificial
It
taste in
does
there?
have like a little like an artificial like that kind of taste that I don't like.
Mm.
It's a little there, but it's pretty masked, but it's there. It is fruity. I mean, and supposedly it's made with real fruit. You know.
Oh, yeah, I had that once. I can't remember if it was last year or year before.
How's yours tasting?
I like the pumpkin in it because it's almost like that raw pumpkin, a little sweetened up.
Yeah.
This, it's not as bad as I thought it was because probably back then when I first had it, like 6, 7 years ago, 8 years ago, whenever it was, just this allspice overwhelming. It's still a lot of allspice, but I could handle it a little bit better now.
How about a little mace?
I never had been sprayed. No, mace. Was that MACE?
Yeah. It's a spice.
It's not like MAISE, right?
No. That'd be maze, wouldn't it?
Depends on how you pronounce it.
Lazy.
Mace blades for their delicate. I don't think I ever had mace before, Jammer. I couldn't tell you if
Look
it
at the
tastes like
flavor
mace.
profile for mace.
Nuanced flavor profile that has charm chefs. Okay, I want to tell me what it tastes like. Okay. What is the spice mace like? Give me the profile. Check this. Counterpart nutmeg mace imparts a more delicate yet distinctly piquant flavor. I gotta look up piquant. This makes it an exceptional choice for a variety of dishes, adding a subtle warm spiciness that is both nuanced and comforting.
Now look up the whatever that was that you said.
Piquant. What does piquant mean? Piquant. Not paquant. They even correct my pronunciation of it. Means agreeably pungent, or stimulating, with two main uses: to describe a taste flavor that is pleasantly sharp or spicy, or to describe a quality or characteristic that is agreeably stimulating, interesting, or engaging. It can also mean stimulating or exciting in an interesting, provocative, or lively way. So if I tell a girl, "Wow, you're very piquant tonight," piquant, I don't know. You say piquant, I say piquant. Fuck.
I thought it would be like a rabbit hole where they turn around and say piquant is very similar to. And then you'd have to look. Then you'd have to look up the next thing.
Another word. Yeah.
That would make a good skit.
Yeah,
let me look that up.
I should just go into stuff like that and just start studying words to do with flavoring like that, so I can just bust out words like that.
When we were doing beer reviews before, I think our vocabulary in some ways were more elaborate, and the comparisons we used were more real world. Like, oh, it tastes like a Hostess Twinkie, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
We were given comparisons to what the beer might taste like if you were to try it.
Yeah.
We don't do that as often as we did in the past.
Right.
And I think that's lacking. I mean, that was one of our unique things where we would compare it to things that were,
Yeah. Like you're getting some sort of ordinary food that you might get flavor in there or something else.
Oh man, this tastes like burnt broccoli.
Yeah. Burnt broccoli, yeah.
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 We need to really tap into that again, because we were pretty good at doing that back then. We need to tap into it once more.
Jammer, they say beer is not selling as good as it used to. But you think it's because everybody's switching? Of course, all the women are switching to White Claws, stuff like that.
I personally think the market became one. I think that people want more flavor, and that's why they went with the craft beers, because that offered flavor. The craft beer movement surged because people realized beer could be much better than what the mass producers were making. It doesn't have to be watery. It doesn't have to taste weak or taste like this or that. it could be rich in flavor here, and I also think that being that it was oversaturated with that, it's kind of like all right. So you had the market, people wanted something with more flavor, but they also wanted something that was a little more natural. And then what happened is that the mass producers still got their hands in it because they would buy up some of the craft breweries and then cheapen it.
Yeah.
And then you have some of these craft brewers pretending to be craft brewers
Right.
and making it with cheap ingredients and making a
Right.
cheap product to sell, and they get a name and whatever like that. So then you get these ones that you're like, okay, well I'm getting corn, and I'm getting this terrible seltzer water type flavor. I'm getting this. To me, that's an indication that it's cheap. It's been
Yeah.
cheapened. You're using adjuncts, you're using this or that to make it. And granted, you can use adjuncts, certain adjuncts, and improve a beer and make it really taste really good. But you're using the typical adjuncts that mass producers use to cheapen it. I don't think, and I think a lot of the people have caught on to that, and they're not liking that.
Yeah. And
'Cause
I
a
think
lot of these craft brewers are using that.
what you said about the big breweries buying into some of the craft beers like Duck Rabbit or whoever
Yeah.
hell,
Goose
I don't know which
Island.
ones. Goose Island, Anheuser-Busch or InBev.
Mm-hmm.
They also probably cut their market too. Like, well, okay, they're selling a lot in this area, but we're gonna people aren't buying Budweiser as much, so let's take them out of that area or not ship that much to the area.
Yeah. Which category are we making more money from that we, okay, is it the Duck Rabbit? All right, let's put that Duck Rabbit there. Or is it Budweiser? Okay, well,
Yeah.
let's put that there.
Yeah. I mean, Duck Rabbit, because they're, somewhere like, say, the small town I lived in, I used to see Duck Rabbit or the other one there. What did you say it was? The other one? Shit, I always forget.
Goose Island.
Goose Island, yeah. I used to see that a lot, and then all of a sudden just cut down. And it was like you might see one beer occasionally.
And now they've gotten the ones that are, they're like $13 a bottle, and it's like Goose Island type stuff. And I don't care how they do it. It's being mass produced by, as soon as a big mass produced type beer company comes in and takes over, I don't care if they're supposedly making a craft beer that's supposed to be all using great ingredients. I can't trust them. You know what I mean? I know that they're going to be focused on the dollar amount for them. And if they can sell a cheapened down beer under the guise of being a craft beer and that's using premium ingredients for $13 a bottle compared to having to sell a 6-pack, you know what I mean? They're going to do that.
Yeah,
and it's going to come off, being that they don't show their ingredients or share it or any of that kind of stuff, or required to share it. They could do whatever they want, and you never know.
Yeah, I can't believe. I mean, there's some beers I buy, like the single beers of craft beers. I'm like, wow, I can't believe they're selling this for so cheap. And then there's other ones I'm like, I can't believe they're charging, 10, 12, 15
Yeah, don't
bucks
get me
for a
wrong.
can.
There's like that one company that I really like. Golly, what is it? What is it called? It's that one that had the bourbon barrel stout that was like 13% and stuff like that I would try and drink and remember what they were.
Bourbon barrel stout.
Yeah, bourbon barrel stout, and it was like
I'm talking all the different barrel ones they did. Innocent Gun or
no, not way back. I'm talking about recently.
Not the Kentucky ones, right? No.
Oh golly, I gotta look it up.
Bourbon barrel stouts, top 10. I'll give you the list of 10 there. Goose Island, Revolution Brewing, the Brewery Chocolate, Side Projects, Cycle Brewing, no, it is Great Ocean, New Holland, The Vale, Cane Brewing, no. Founders.
No, not Founders. It's a weird name. It's got like 2 different names and stuff like that. What is that called? Golly.
Brewery that starts with a C.
No, it's not a C.
Oh.
I think it's more of a B.
Cat Killer Brewing. Hey, there's a brewery called Cat Killer Brewing. You see what I was doing there? I was stuttering with a C like you were.
Yeah, I know.
Cat Killer.
Something into the ground.
It does remind me of Gold Dust when he was like talking to Triple H and somebody else. And he's like, every time I feel the cockles of romance or some shit. I forget what the hell he said, but it's like he's almost saying cock, but
Epic Brewing.
Epic
Brewing, yeah. Big Bad Batista. Imperial
Oh,
Stout.
Big Baptist. Big Bad Baptist or
Baptista.
Bad Baptist? Don't they have a Bad Baptist?
Big Bad Baptista.
Baptist.
And it's Imperial Stout. It's $13 a bottle.
Oh, it was Baptista? I thought it was Baptist.
And then they had the Baptist S'mores.
Oh, I knew some Baptist
They do have
in there.
Big Bad Baptist, but it's Naked Baptist Imperial Stout.
Oh, man, they'd come out with so much damn good Baptist beers, like Southern Baptist something.
I'm telling you, all these Epic Brewing ones, Cherry Bliss Big Bad Baptist Stout can is $15. So
they're out of
telling
Utah,
you,
right?
I think so, yeah. And Triple Barrel Big Bad Baptist, yeah. Anyway, what I was getting at is like a company like that, they charge a lot of money, but when you drink it, you're like, oh, okay, the flavors, the ingredients, and then on top of that, the alcohol volume. You're like, oh, okay, all right, I get it. Yeah. I don't think it should be charging that much, but I still get it. You're gonna push it. I get it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, you're gonna make some of that purple.
I don't buy a beer. No, but I'm gonna give my score for this beer finally.
Oh yes, we got to give our scores. Huh?
Yeah, this was pretty good, Jam. I didn't like it when we first did it years ago before I moved here. I think I did it with you back in 2019 or 2020. I'm going to give this an A- and a sword. The only reason it's not getting a swaff is just a little bit too much allspice, but it's not really bad.
Wow.
A- and a sworder.
I'm going to give this a B- and a sworder because there's something there that I don't care for, but there's enough good that I like, and I like the tartness of it. I know you don't like these tart beers or these sours, but I like the
some sours are good, but some
because it had the tartness and it had the pumpkin pie flavors, and it wasn't overbearing tartness or sourness or anything like that. It was actually a very pleasant, complementing tartness.
Man, what you should have really done to make that beer better is went and got a pumpkin and made a hat like that dude behind you.
Well, I had that
Next
last
year.
week when I was going to do it, but you turned around and told
really?
me not to do it, and so I threw it away.
Shit, next year you really got to do it. Yeah. Finally replace your good-looking hair with a nice little football-looking pumpkin helmet, old school football helmet. Yeah.
You want me to get an axe too?
Maybe I should have quit talking because we lost our one viewer. They were hanging there for about 3 minutes.
Well. Anyway.
Thanks for watching, though.
Thanks for watching. Comment and like and subscribe and share it.
What's it got for shoulder pads? What is that? Is it more pumpkin or?
I don't know.
Looks like George the Animal Steel dressed up in a pumpkin outfit.
He's got an axe.
George the Axe Murderer Steele. The pumpkin murderer. Smashing pumpkins.
There you go, smashing pumpkins.
Yep. Be a good name for a rock band, I think.
It'd be a great beer name. Smashing Pumpkin. Pumpkin Ale.
Yeah. Man, you imagine that band, Smashing Pumpkins. Who the hell was in the room? They were smoking pot or something. Hey, I think we should smash it. Want to go Smashing Pumpkins? Hey, that'd be a great name for our band. Oh, yeah, we're called the Cherry Poppers. I want to change to the Smashing Pumpkins, yeah.
Yeah, being that none of us got any virgins.
Yeah, that's true. I think I had one virgin in my life.
Yeah.
That was lucky.
Yeah.
Got her young, though. But in all
Don't
hindsight,
say stuff that's going to incriminate you.
well, I was young too. I was younger than her.
Don't say stuff that you're going to incriminate you.
But the bad thing was a bad experience. It wasn't even a good experience. So anyhow, it was only my second experience too. It didn't go well. Yeah. Anywho.
And then you found out it was the wrong hole.
How'd you know? No, just kidding.
Terrible. All right.
Anyhow.
Anywho, moving along.
Yeah, let's get to the next one, Jammer, because I know you're craving a beer.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, comment, like, and subscribe and share. Tinkle that bell. I'm Jammer. Falltoberfest.
Craving a real beer, aren't you? I'm Shag Dog.
Spit a swab beer review. Hey, join Shag Dog and Jammer every time on the Spit a Swab beer review, especially during seasonals.
Yes, I like it.